Luka Doncic is remaining busy as he awaits the start of the Los Angeles Lakers 2025-26 season. The five-time All-Star has been competing with Slovenia in the Eurobasket this summer, helping the red-hot squad win 4 of their 5 pool contests and qualify for the round of 16. On Sunday, Doncic erupted for 42 points against Italy to begin bracket play, which was more than enough to guide Slovenia to an 84-77 win and move closer to securing a Eurobasket title. However, the former Dallas Mavericks phenomenon reportedly suffered a leg injury during the first quarter of the competitive clash. Fortunately, Doncic returned to action shortly after and didn't allow his lower body setback to affect his production on the hardwood negatively. Following Slovenia's close victory, Doncic provided the media with an update on his status heading into his team's highly anticipated quarterfinal matchup against Germany. "Yes, it hurts," Doncic told Basket News Advinas Jablonskis. "I have to go for recovery now, but it will be fine." In August, Doncic suffered a right knee contusion during a Eurobasket exhibition match against Latvia, but multiple outlets confirmed that the injury wasn't significant. With the 2025-26 NBA season quickly approaching, the Lakers must hold their breath and hope their franchise point guard enters the year with a clean bill of health as they attempt to capture their first championship since 2020. The WWE Universe was abuzz after WWE superstar LA Knight stole the spotlight once more during the opening segment of Monday Night Raw on Netflix with a shocking challenge. Following a fierce fight between the Usos, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker from the Vision, Knight grabbed the microphone and declared his desire to fight anyone named Braun, and even mentioned NBA legend LeBron James and his son Bronny James as possible opponents. The Usos make it official for WrestlePalooza. The Usos entered the ring, emphasizing their unfinished business with Reed and Breaker. Jimmy and Jey Uso announced that WWE Raw General Manager Adam Pearce had approved a significant tag team match, despite tensions already escalating. The Usos and the Vision are set to battle at WrestlePalooza on September 20th in Indianapolis. Fans were reminded by the brothers that their cousin Roman Reigns was injured by the Vision, which added another layer of personal animosity to their already volatile rivalry. During the exchange of verbal jabs, Reed resisted the fiery Breaker to prevent an early fight. LA Knight crashes the party. The LA Knight joined the chaos in the ring before the dust had settled. Knight's brash attitude and quick wit led him to go after both members of the Vision without delay. By landing heavy shots on Reed and Breaker, he temporarily changed his direction. Breaker and Reed overwhelmed him, causing him to lose the numbers. Despite the prospect of Knight being laid out, the Usos jumped back in with stereo suicide dives that energized the crowd. Fans were hyped for what's to come as the Usos and LA Knight stood strong at the end of the melee. LA Knight's explosive promo. After the fight, Knight was given an interview backstage, where he spoke his most memorable lines of the evening. Knight was clearly energized and turned down talk of the Usos versus the Vision, concentrating on what he desired next. "Jey Uso thinks I needed to throw Bronson Reed into him on purpose? Nah. If I wanted to take you out, I'd do it right to your damn face," Knight declared. "What I want is one of the Brawns. I told Adam Pearce, give me Bronson Reed, give me Braun Breaker. Hell, give me LeBron James, give me little Bronny James, give me Charles Bronson if he was still around. If his name is Braun, I want him in the ring." The fiery promo that quickly made the rounds on the internet, featuring Knight's reference to NBA superstar LeBron James and his son Bronny, who plays for the Los Angeles Lakers, captivated fans. Both wrestling and basketball fans had a lot of fun with Knight's charisma and outlandish challengers, even though a crossover clash between basketball royalty and the WWE is not very likely. WrestlePalooza on the horizon. The September 20th WrestlePalooza event in Indianapolis is being billed as one of the most action-packed nights of the year by WWE. The confirmed match between the Usos and the Vision will end months of hostility, while LA Knight's future remains unclear. Regardless of whether he obtains one of the Brawns he requested or is further entangled in the feud with Reed and Breaker, LA Knight is still one of the most entertaining wild cards in WWE, and that's a certainty. LA Knight's mix of sharp promos, crowd support, and unpredictable antics once again demonstrated why he's a must-see performer on Raw. His words indicate that he's not slowing down anytime soon. The Los Angeles Lakers have had a busy offseason thus far, but the moves may not be done quite yet. In the ultra-competitive Western Conference, the purple and gold will be looking to continue fortifying their roster, likely through the start of the regular season, with a trade deadline of February 6 circled on their calendar. According to NBA insider Mark Stein, the Lakers are interested in a two-way wing. Specifically, Stein linked them to former Golden State Warriors All-Star and #1 overall pick Andrew Wiggins. Stein spoke highly of Wiggins and credited the contract extension of superstar Luka Doncic, with this kind of move even being a possibility. Andrew Wiggins, 30, will earn $28.2 million this season and holds a $30.2 million player option for 2026 to 27. I wouldn't have classified him as a potential purple and gold target before Doncic's long-term future was secured, but things are different now. So my sense is that the Lakers would have interest if the Heat, in coming weeks or months, decide to prioritize financial flexibility and look to reduce payroll. Wiggins was sent to the Miami Heat as a result of the blockbuster Jimmy Butler deal and showed improvements in points, steals, assists, and field goal percentage. In his 17 games in Miami last year, Wiggins averaged 19 points, 3.3 assists, 4.2 rebounds, 1.2 steals, and 1 block per game on 45.8% shooting from the field. His effective field goal percentage, which accounts for the added point from beyond the arc, was at 53%, also up since his trade. The Lakers have made it known that they have wanted to save their future salary cap for the immense potential of the 2027 free agency class that includes Nikola Jokic and Giannis Antetokounmpo, but Stein also touched on taking on Wiggins' large contract. The Lakers' reluctance in the early stages of the offseason to consider trades for contracts that stretch beyond the 2025-26 season has thawed somewhat. I don't think that means they'll swing a deal for just anyone between now and the February 5th trade deadline, but league sources say LA would indeed have interest in adding a two-way swingman who can raise their ceiling. If a trade presented itself for LA, bringing in the 30-year-old would present an effective scoring threat on the wing, but it would all be reliant on what Miami wants in return, and if the Lakers will pull the trigger.